Let us thank Buhari for breaking up Nigeria. By Bayo, Oluwasanmi. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Though elected as Democratic President, General Muhammadu Buhari is a dictator defined. Though elected as Democratic President, General Muhammadu Buhari is a dictator defined. He employs force and fraud to gain despotic power. He maintains his tyrannical rule through the use of intimidation, terror, and the suppression of basic civil liberties. He relies on techniques of mass propaganda in order to sustain his public support. Under Buhari, Nigeria has moved from a failed state to a collapsed country. He failed to provide tangible political goods. He failed to meet the expectations and demands of the Nigerian people. He failed to honor the social contract between ruler and ruled, the core of regime of government and citizenry interactions. But of all the hierarchy of political goods, none is as critical as the supply of security, especially human security. In this regard, Buhari successfully renamed Nigeria Somalia, the delivery of a range of desirable political goods, jobs, education, infrastructure, farming, industries, and so on becomes impossible when a reasonable measure of security cannot be guaranteed. Another political good that Buhari failed to provide is essential freedom, the right to compete for office, respect and support for national and regional political institutions like legislatures and courts, tolerance of dissent and differences, and fundamental civil human rights. Other political goods expected by Nigerians that Buhari failed to give include medical and health care, public housing, schools, roads, harbors, and other physical infrastructures. Buhari created, encouraged, and supplied deeply conflicted, dangerous, and contested, bitterly warring factions. On his watch as Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces, government killed defenseless protesting civilians, murdered or arrested or jailed critics, and abducted dissidents. Insurgencies sprung up like mushrooms all over the country. Viruses of civil unrest, different communal discontent, and a plethora of dissent are directed at the Buhari administration of its anti-people and nepotistic practices. Ethnic and religious enmity is now part of Nigeria's civil strife. Buhari propels antagonism and stimulates and for hostilities against other ethnic groups in favor of his Fulani kinsmen. He legitimized greed and avarice in the guise of fighting corruption. Buhari cannot control and secure our borders. He has lost authority over sections of the country. He is primarily responsible for flawed institutions. He turned National Assembly into a rubber stamping machine. He converted the judiciary into an annex of Aso Rock. Overall, he did a good job breaking Nigeria up. Indeed, that was a country. Let us thank Buhari for breaking up Nigeria. What a very touching piece. Sincerely, Buhari is tactfully helping Kanu scatter the country. Kanu is only smiling because from all angles the country is going down. Listen when Kanu said Buhari will give him Biafra nation. Hey, everything this person, if you oppose everything this person has said, then something you should be going for. No offense, you should be going for. You should be taken to a correctional facility. The correctional facility, I mean, is not a prison, but a psychiatric correctional facility, so they can correct whatever is wrong upstairs. Because even a day-old baby, see, even as a baby leaves its mother's womb in the womb and comes out to Nigerian environment, and it's the atmosphere, the air, and everything hits him the moment he comes out, man, the child will know that, oh, more, this place where I land, so, problems there. Yes. Everything said here, everything. Tell me, the number one priority of any government, be it a military government, be it a democratic government, is what? Is security. In that area alone, he and his administration has scored minus, it was previously minus 50, but now it is minus 100 over 100. In the area of education, they have scored minus 70. I have not seen a man that is so against education in other country, or yes, other presidents, whenever education, excuse me, for those who are saying, okay, yes, I say PDP is also a part of the problem, but I don't think I can remember when, oh my goodness. I don't think I can remember when there was a 1-year strike. There was a 1-year strike. It was in his regime, right? Yes, thank you. Now, I cannot even remember when there was, what was that again? I mean, everything from bad, or from what Nigeria were calling bad, it grew not even to worse, but to worst. Are we going to talk about the health facilities? How doctors and nurses are, our hospitals are almost empty. Everybody who is a certified doctor now or nurse is now looking for green pastures outside the country. And yet we want Nigeria to be better, when we cannot give them that favorable atmosphere so that they can blossom and help our country to blossom as well. We are doing ourselves. We see people in Nigeria here, people who are seen as total failure. They go to other country and they thrive and they boost the economy of that country. They keep boosting the economy of that country. In Nigeria, we are seen as people who have nothing to offer. I mean the youths. They say we are lazy, but yes, we go outside and we keep proving them wrong. Do you know how many of our youths are very useful out to other country? In fact, they pay them so that they're going to forget that they have a homeland country like Nigeria. And yet we don't see all those things. You are in Nigeria, you pay for light, you pray for light. You pay for light, you pray for it. You are going back home, oh God, please let there be light after hours of you working. You get back home, your water, there is no water. And even, okay, fine, let us say, okay, fine, there is no power. Nigeria has issue with power. Now, even the fuel that we have, now we get fuel, now we get oil. Make a column like our layman, oil. We get oil. To make it available to the masses, problem. We buy it expensive. You pay for light, you fuel the generator at a very high rate. If your engine knock for generator, you pay money to repair it. All these things. Meanwhile, outside, people are always rushing outside. Why? Because everything there is stable. You pay for light, you get light. I mean, if you cross over to the other side, others who have crossed over will say, yes, so we are not going to say that place is 100% correct. Because there, the kind of lawless life they live for Nigeria here, they don't live it over there. So indeed, everything that this man has said is true. If you see otherwise, then something is wrong somewhere. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.